talk about and a lot to say. Where is it up? Are we live? Hello, hello. Now go. Well, let me leave that open and just. Okay. So, before I even say anything, right? Before I even talk about, the night I had, I just want to say, I've been so ready to get beer, and I'm like, as the time kept on going on, I'm just like, damn, it's gonna be so late. I just, I'll just be able just to go to the store and get some beer, right? And I still had that thought on the way back home, and then I look and I remember, oh, it's Sunday. It's Sunday. I can't get it till noon. But I have a game plan. I'm gonna go to the ghetto gas station I used to go as a kid and fucking buy Swishers and shit. And if that don't work, I'm gonna try to bribe them. I'm not fucking around. $5. If they say, no, I'm sorry, I still can't do it, I'm gonna say, do you want $5? Would you like $5? Yeah, I'll type it out. I was gonna say it, but I'll type it out. This is my Instagram. Anyways. My Snap really ain't public, but yeah. Anyways. So, I'm hoping that works. Hoping that works. Now, to my day. Where do I start off? I slept alright. Definitely could have used more sleep, but I slept alright. And I went to work late again. Right, gotcha. But I went to work late again. And this time, bro, it was idiotic. So, I pull up to work. I'm already late. Almost an hour late, right? Pull up, and I'm like, okay, I'm here, ready to work and all that. So I already knew I couldn't be able to clock in, so I went to go get a manager. And when I was walking, I looked down, and I'm just like, I'm wearing my good shoes. The ones I'm wearing, like, right now, the ones I don't wear at work, because there's grease all over the floor, it's dirty. Fucking, it's a kitchen, right? So, I instantly, like, I'm halfway in the kitchen. I instantly, like, yep, let me go do that. If I can turn around, walk straight out the building, all my coworkers are seeing me just, like, come in, go to the back, and then just walk out. Just, like, pastely. It looks just like I'm just, like, I'm quitting or some shit, but nah. So I walk out, get in my car, and I'm just like, motherfucker, I really would, and I'm already late. But long story short, go home, change my shoes, head back up there, finally clock in. I'm like, this night is already going to shit. But I didn't think about it, because I knew there was an upcoming fight, but I didn't really think about it. I wasn't like, what day is it, Big UFC fight, right? I work at a sports bar. Um, so yeah, I start hearing chatter about the fight, and stupidly, I had already thought it happened. Honestly, because we had, you know, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. It must have been another sport, because we had, like, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Anyways, I'm like, damn, this is gonna be fucked, and I already don't want to be here. All that shit. And guess who I'm working with? Mike. Our buddy Mike. The one who fucking. He comes up in every live that I do nowadays, I feel like. Because they keep on pairing me up with him. And, bro. Mm, so, yeah, I've talked stuff about Mike. About, he's a slow worker. He's a good worker, but he's slow. And then there's some shit he just does not want to do. But something I didn't bring up that he does often, he'll do shit like, you can tell like he's exhausted, he don't want to be there and shit, and he'll be like, oh, I just got a phone call, my grandmother needs me right now, I gotta go. And he's gone for the rest of the day. One time it was that. Oh, and another thing he does is takes his medicine because he's got high blood pressure. Which, yeah, I understand. But, bro, every time he go take his medicine, and that's why I did that, it's like 20 minutes. I don't know. It doesn't take no 20 minutes, bro. It doesn't. I know for a fact it don't take no 20 minutes, bro. Anyways. Today, and this is the third time he's done it. He was exhausted. He already didn't want to be there. I talked to him, and we both didn't want to be there. We all didn't want to be there, actually. But, homie said, oh, I threw up in the bathroom. And then the manager sent him home. Bro, with some of the smells that were going on today, because they cleaned behind the fryer, bro, I could have threw up on command. And, yeah, especially after yesterday, that cigarette store, if you watched that. Anyways, so day goes on. Like I said, he threw up and left. So, yeah, it kind of got a little bit rough. Really rough, actually. But I had people coming through periodically helping me out, so it wasn't too bad. Everyone's pretty understanding, and no one wants to stay up in that bitch till like fucking 2:30 in the morning, right? So, and the day comes, and my bad, I'm rushing the story. Well, no. Another thing that happened that's pretty like dope is I actually got to see one of the fucking knockouts, and one of the biggest knockouts. I forgot what his name is. Bro, fucking homie was just looking it up in the car. And I want to give dude his credit. And I can't even remember who got knocked out, so that's why I'm looking it up. Because I want to give dude who knocked him out his credit. Tony Ferguson and Michael Chandler. Bro, I would show it, but I'd probably get copyright strike just from showing it, but... And then after he did it, bro, dude just started doing mad backflips. Like, over his body, just mad backflips, back to back to back. And I'm just like, oh my god! Everyone in the sports bar was like, oh! I'm just like, oh my god, this is some shit right here. And I get a phone call from Nick, my buddy Nick, the one that I've been chilling with for, I guess, the past 2-3 days now. I don't know, I lose count. But yeah, he hits me up and he's like, oh, me and my girl got into it. And the first thing I told him was like, I thought y'all broke up, I thought y'all were done, like, what are you talking about? You know, I kind of like got on to him a little bit. I mean, he was just like, you know, I just want someone to chill with. I just want someone to hang out with. I'm like, okay, dope. You get me weed, you know, we'll smoke, chill, right? Because I didn't have none. I haven't had none in a while. Like a few days. Not a while, just a few days. But anyways. So he's like, alright. Day goes through. Day goes by. And end of the day, it's just me and Denzel back in the kitchen. And shit is smooth. Like, dude works like me and Adler. Like, dude knows what the fuck he's doing. And he's trying to get it done, bro. Dude's hella good worker, bro. But yeah, we get out. It's late, but it wasn't really our fault. It's kind of just, you know, we literally did everything as fast and as good as we could. And it looked great. The kitchen looked fucking spotless when we got done. And I'm literally not exaggerating. Like, the kitchen was, like, bro, you would have thought we just opened. Like, that's how nice that bitch was. Like, I'm not capping, bro. And it was just me and Denzel. Like, there was other people during the day, but, like, towards the end of the day, it was just me and him just going at it. And it was just like, man, it was great, man. Great. But Nick shows up to my work. And this is like 20 minutes before we're about to close. He shows up and he's like, man, I'm ready to drink. I'm like, bro, we're literally closing. He's like, damn, could I get something to eat? I'm like, bro, I'm telling you, we're closing. Like, bro, we are closing, right? He's like, okay. Can you deal, or, my bad, I read a comment. But he's like, okay, can you give me some wings? I'm like, okay, cool, bet. So, end up getting him some wings, and we end up going back to my place, chilling for a little bit. He ends up eating the wings, and I just keep on pestering him. I'm like, gonna give me some weed. Gonna give me some weed. About an hour goes by, and about hour 30 goes by, and at this point I'm like, okay, bro, you need to call someone, or I need to take you home, bro. This ain't, like, come on, man. He's like, oh shit, oh, I just remembered there might be someone on Snapchat. And I'm like, okay. Anyways, he hits him up. It was apparently a dude that he went to jail with, or not went to jail with, he was in jail with. Like, they weren't like cellmates, but he was just in jail with. Like, they were pretty cool friends, right? And we pull up to, bro, one of the worst neighborhoods, bro, probably the worst neighborhood in my town. Like, like, I've said it before. I grew up in a bad area. Like, it was pretty ghetto, but this was, no, this was projects ghetto. Like, this, like, he was, like, this wasn't an apartment. This wasn't a duplex. This wasn't none of that. It was literally a project, bro. I was like, shit. But nah, the first thing he said when he walked out was, it's just me. Don't shoot. And as soon as he said that, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck with this dude. I'm gonna fuck with this dude. This dude's gonna be dope, right? So he comes up to the window. I hand him the money, get the stuff right, and he passes me a blunt. He's just like, hey, hit this, man. I hate smoking alone. I'm like, okay, okay. I've been smoked good in like fucking a week. So I'm like, bet. Long story short, we just keep on having like small talk. Mostly him and Nick are having small talk because they know each other. I'm just kind of hanging around, fly on the wall. And one thing goes to another, and we end up going up to his like room, right? And bro, like, he smoked us the fuck out. I'm talking with multiple wax carts, multiple pieces, grams on grams. Like, he smoked us the fuck out. And I did this pretty soon in like the time when we entered his house and like sat down and started chilling and smoking. Like, I started talking, open up about myself. He started talking, open up about himself, and bro, we got into a one-on-one where Nick was the like oddball out, and bro, we talked, no exaggeration, 4 fucking hours, just talking, and just talking and smoking, and bro, this dude is so dope and so interesting. This dude, bro. First of all, he's a war vet. Like, he served in the or no, not the army. He served in the Marines. He's not really retired. He got dishonorably discharged from the Marines, and there's a whole story about it, but I'll just give y'all like the quick rundown. Basically, he stole his brother's ID and social security card and used his brother's identity to get into the military because he was only 16 at the time. So this dude was out in war at 16 killing people. And like, bro, he told me stories about like where he got commands to like shoot people, and he later found out like they had nothing to do with what they were trying to do or the people they were trying to get. Like, he told me this one dude had like a big bag of something that he was pushing around, and they thought it was like, war stuff. And he didn't want to shoot him, but he had a little conversation, and dude over him was like, no, take the shot. And he shot him, and later found out that he was just an innocent man selling potatoes. It was bags of potatoes, and he was a father of 4. And bro, like, just him talking about it, like, I could just hear it in his voice and see it on his face. Like that's another thing we talked about, like mental health and all that, because he's got a lot of like PTSD, anxiety, all the anger issues. Like, he's got a lot of shit wrong with him, but dude is fucking so cool, so down to earth, so chill. Like, he's good people, he really is, bro. and the weed I got from him, it's good. It really is, bro. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God. But yeah, we chilled, talked about 4 hours, and bro, Nick had got a new phone today, and that's all he was talking about. Remember when I kept on saying him talking about girls, females was the most annoying thing because that's all he did, like a fucking broken record? That's, bro, it was all about the phone. All about the phone. All about the phone. Till his phones died. Both of them, yes. Both of them died. And he was like, I'm hungry, man. I'm hungry. Let's go back, bro. You got wings. I'm hungry, man. And I'm trying to, like, I mean, I've been ready to go, but I'm at least trying to finish out the conversation because, like, we were having a good conversation, like, and bro, there was so many times in this 4 hour conversation where Nick would just say, "Look at this on my phone," and it would be the most dumbest shit or pointless shit. It would be like his girlfriend, the one that, all this drama, or it would be his Facebook avatar, his Snapchat avatar, fucking everything under the sun, bro. Oh, his phone case that he wants to buy. I was just like, oh my God, this dude is driving me insane, man. Like, bro, even homie was like, dude, you're driving me insane. Like, I'm not the person to say it, but homie was. And that's another reason why I fuck with him. Like, we are so similar, but, different in our own ways. Like, I'm a lot more peaceful, a lot more, like, calmer, even though I do have, like, anger bursts and all that. It's, like, really easy for him to have anger bursts. Like, yeah. Yeah. After we left, at that point, bro, I was already ready to take him home. I was gonna take him home then, but he had left some shit at my house, so I had to take him back to my house, and then I took him back home. Fucking draining the fuck out of my gas. I even told him on the way back, like, hey, we keep on hanging out. You're gonna have to pay me some gas money. Chilling ain't free. Chilling ain't free. You know. But yeah. My bad. I kind of just ran through today. You know. I'm just trying something different on top of that. Instead of going into every detail and just like overanalyzing my day. Let me know for the people who watched it. And on top of that, just want to do a short live because I have a life to live and I can't sit down and watch like a few hour podcast unless I'm falling asleep to it. But yeah, guess I'm gonna go get up out here, go smoke some ganja, and probably make some music later because I'm off for the next few days. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. But yeah, I'm gonna get up out here. Sure, spread nothing but peace, love, positive vibes. If you like the shorter lives, let me know. Like I said, and yeah, as always. See you guys back in the next one.